I am sitting inside the unbreakable train in GTA 5, 100 gas tanks surrounded, every single one fired with sticky bombs. The question is, will I survive? In 3, 2, 1. No! Apparently one snowball is enough to knock down a zombie. Yo, he actually fell down. This works. And apparently if you stack enough C4 in the ocean, you can make a massive splash. Yo, look at that. Yo, that's actually crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Those were just 3 of the 50 myths I'm testing today. But this video has one rule. Every myth that fails spawns more zombies. They're chasing me, making every myth after it harder to test. I've also only got one gun to protect myself against zombies for the whole video. And the more zombies spawn in, the worse my gun gets. Starting with an absolutely diabolical gun, all the way to this. And if I die, bro, this is not fair. I automatically fail whatever myth I was testing. Apparently you can shoot an RPG at the water on the beach as it's gonna get reflected. Let's see what happens. Yo, it's flying. Yo, that's actually insane. It didn't even hit me. By the way, look at the gun we're starting with. This is utterly insane. Boom! I could do this all day. These zombies cannot do anything against this. Myth correct. Apparently working out at a gym in-game will actually make your character visibly more jacked over time. Let's see if I actually become Ronnie Coleman out here. I kinda see a little muscle, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I think that's enough. This worked. Apparently if you dive into the water from high enough, you'll swim straight to the bottom of the ocean floor without needing to come up for air. Now, let's go ahead and dive. Bruh, yo, I did touch the bottom of the ocean. However, I died, so myth failed sadly. Apparently, you don't have a head in first person. Okay, so if you're in first person, let's see what happens when I do this. Yo, I do have a head. Myth busted. Apparently, you cannot break a mirror in this game. Not with bullets, not with an RPG, not even fire. Okay, so we have this small mirror. Yo, boom. Try surviving that, buddy. Okay, let's use this gun. What's gonna happen? Did it survive? I would say myth correct, because it didn't actually break. The zombie apocalypse has truly begun, and from now on, we'll have to be double careful to not get killed by zombies. Apparently, there's a full secret interior inside the airport terminal that leads all the way up to the roof. Yo, we can actually enter. Yeah, I think this is just empty space, and it leads to the roof. This is actually tough. Myth correct. Apparently, there's a glitch porta-potty on the map with no texture, and shooting it somehow duplicates it. I don't think this one is gonna work, but let's see. Is it gonna duplicate? Yo, that's something. Yo, it actually duplicated. That's actually a crazy glitch. I mean, it's not that impressive. Myth correct. Apparently cats have 9 lives in GTA, so you should be able to shoot them 9 times and they should survive. Okay, let's see. We have the cat over there. Is it gonna survive? Yo, myth failed. The cat did not survive, bro. I was scammed. Now I can't get it back. Myth busted. It only took one of these. The zombie apocalypse is already going crazy. Apparently there's a stairway on the map that leads to the Shadow Realm. Okay, so we're at the parking lot, and apparently it's supposed to be right below here. Let's see. Yo, I think I see them. This is the stairs. Do they lead to anywhere? So if we climb up the stairs, yo, they lead to nothing? Myth correct. Apparently there's a floating bush somewhere on the map, and Rockstar hasn't fixed it in 9 years. Okay, so I'm at a place, but let's see if there's a bush. Yo, that's actually a floating bush. Why have I never noticed this over here? Apparently zombies can't cross deep water. Each zombie just stops at the shore. Come here, buddy. Yo, who's shooting them? No, don't shoot them. Why is he naked? Okay, so we got this new zombie, and now let's approach the water. Is he gonna go through it? Yo, he can't? So zombies can't even go through water. That's actually crazy. Yo, he's trying again. How is he able to do this now? Nah, so he can go through water. Okay, bye-bye, buddy. Myth busted, I guess. Apparently, there's a secret mineshaft in the mountains you can hide inside. And inside of it is an unresolved mystery. Yo, this actually exists. Let's blow it up. So we can go inside? Yeah, we can. I never knew this existed. Yo, what is that? Yo, this is actually terrifying. Why does he look like this? Whatever. Myth correct. Apparently, one specific tree on this map turns gold, but only at night. Okay, I'm here at the location at night, and the golden tree is actually there. Look at that. This is actually cool, I'm not gonna lie. Myth correct. Apparently, the only way to kill a normal zombie is a headshot. Everything else does basically nothing. Okay, let's test this. So here's a body shot. He's supposed to get up, I think. Yeah, I think a body shot is enough to kill zombies. What about a headshot? Yeah, this works as well. So I guess both work. Myth busted. The gun we can use also downgraded, and now it's a missile strike. Look at this. It's pretty powerful still. Just wait till it gets even worse. Apparently there's a big zombie type in this mod that just doesn't die, no matter what you throw at it. Okay, so here we have the big zombie. Let's test this out. So we have this missile strike. Is he gonna survive? As far as I know, this one is really durable. Yeah. Wait, he didn't survive. So he's not immortal like I thought. Myth busted. We're moving into the city now, and that means a lot more zombies and chaos. Ramming straight into a crowd of them, crossing a street full of zombies on a zipline, and ending on something I don't think anyone's ever tried before. But first, apparently if you set one zombie on fire in a crowd, it spreads to the other zombies around it. Here is a Molotov. I would say this actually works. Myth correct, somewhat. Apparently if you somehow attach a balloon to a house, the whole house can fly. This is actually so hard to drive. Yeah, I do not think this works. Apparently hiding inside the fridge saves you from a massive explosion. Look at this, airstrike. Let's see if the fridges can actually protect you from C-Force. In 3, 2, 1. Bro, this is not fair. Apparently if you don't look at an explosion while walking away, it can't hurt you. Okay, so this one doesn't make much sense, but let's see. So if I was to throw a bunch of these and I'm not looking, myth busted. I genuinely don't know what I was trying to do. Apparently setting off a car alarm draws every zombie in the area straight towards it. We're in between two zombies. He does not even hear us. This is actually crazy. Myth busted. The zombies genuinely might be deaf. Apparently the floating door from Titanic holds two people and it doesn't sink in the water. Okay, so can the door actually hold me? Let's try it. Yo, this actually works. By the way, we downgraded to a normal gun. And mind you, it's gonna get progressively worse. And yes, the door can hold two people. Myth correct. Apparently you cannot outrun a rolling rock. Yo, why is that boulder glitching like that? I think I can outrun it. Myth correct. Apparently if you hit a ramp on the motorcycle at the right speed, you can jump over an entire pool. Okay, so here we are at the pool on the motorcycle. Let's accelerate. Yo, this is actually slower than I thought. By the way, we have a new gun. Look at this. It burns fire. 3, 2, 1. Is this gonna cross the pool? Yeah, this is so slow. This does not work, I swear. Apparently an armored vehicle can survive driving straight through explosions on a truck. So let's place a bunch of C4s on the ramp. Look at this car. This is actually insane. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Bro, I did not survive, bro. I got scammed. Apparently zombies can't open doors, so being inside any house with the door shut keeps you safe. So we have two zombies chasing me. Now let's get in the house. Are they gonna come in? Yo, you're not allowed here. No one told me this ain't gonna work. At least I have this fire gun. Have a load of that. If a house doesn't protect you from zombies, does your car protect you? Yo, they're just standing there. They can't do anything. Yo, this actually works. Myth correct. Apparently there's a section of the FIB building that's fully destroyed inside. Burnt out completely. Okay, so we're on top of the FIB building. Now, I have to do this to actually go inside. Yo, there's actually an interior down here. But apparently under this floor, there's actually a whole floor that's burnt. There's glass all over the floor. It leads outside. You can't even see this from outside. This is actually insane. I never knew this existed. Myth correct. Apparently you can pick up a zombie with a magnet gun and throw it into the distance to kill it. Yo, this is actually insane. I can pick up anything and everything. Look at this. All the zombies are in the air. Look at this, bro. This is actually the craziest gun I've seen. 3, 2, 1. They can't do anything. Myth correct. Apparently climbing a ladder automatically reloads whatever gun you're holding in a second. Let's empty the mag at the zombies real quick, okay? We're on 0. I think it worked. Watch the replay. Myth correct. Apparently pouring gas into an empty tank refuels the vehicle. Let's grab the canister over there. Now hold E to refuel. I guess this doesn't work. Apparently, if you're aiming your gun, you can climb slopes that are normally too steep. So I'm on a mountain and I've tried and I absolutely can't climb up this mountain. It's too steep. But if I pull up the gun, yo, this actually works. Apparently a cargo bob can lift anything but another cargo bob. Okay, so I want to show you how I can lift a normal car in a cargo bob. As you can see, it's pretty easy. However, this might be a little bit of a challenge, but let's see. Wait, I think you can't even attach to a cargo bob. This is weird. Myth correct. I don't know why. It's safe to assume that the streets are absolutely overtaken by the zombies. Soon, we'll be doing all this from the rooftops instead. Ramming straight into a crowd of zombies, crossing a packed street on a zipline, and ending on something nobody's tested before. But first, apparently an entire blimp fits through that narrow bridge gap. So can the blimp actually go through the bridge? Let's test it out. This is good aim. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Yo, we actually did it. Yo, I'm kinda stuck. Wait, yes sir. Myth correct. Apparently shooting your own parachute with a flare gun cuts it and sets it on fire. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Deploy. Okay, let's shoot. Yo, this actually works. I'm in the water. Thank God there's no zombies over here. Apparently, when you throw a grenade, the pin doesn't actually come out. Okay, so we have a grenade over here. Let's throw it. Yo, I think it's still in. Watch the replay. Myth correct. Does a heavier vehicle launch zombies further on impact than a lighter one at the exact same speed? By the way, look at this new gun. Isn't this crazy? I can spawn as many of them as I want. Okay, so here's a lighter car. Let's test it. Okay, that was disappointing. Now, this is a really heavy car. Let's see what happens. Yo, I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. Myth busted. No, it does not. Apparently, if you park right at the edge of a rooftop, you fall out of the car instead of switching seats. So here we are, 10,000 feet above the ground. And if I leave the car, am I really gonna... Yo, this AI is actually smart. Myth busted. And the car fell down. Apparently falling the same height onto sand hurts more than falling onto pavement. We're jumping onto pavement. Let's see what happens. Yo, I almost died. Look at that. Jumping onto sand in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. What's gonna happen? Wait, that's way less damage than concrete. Yo, these zombies, I'm gonna die. Apparently, if you break glass before you fall, it cancels your fall damage. We're on this big building, standing on glass, and I'm gonna shoot it in 3, 2, 1. What's gonna happen? Am I gonna get fall damaged? Bro, this is false. I died. Apparently, our new gun, a snowball launcher, can take down zombies with, yes, you're right, snowballs. Whoa, look at the zombie. Yo, watch out. Look at the zombie. That did nothing, bro. This gun is so trash. Okay, now that took him down. Myth correct. Apparently stacking proximity mines, sticky bombs, and a pipe bomb together launches you way higher than one explosive alone. This is how much normally I'd be launched with a normal grenade. It's not that far. Now if I was to place a proximity mine, followed by a pipe bomb, yo, it's basically the same thing. What if you just placed a bunch of sticky bombs? Yo, wait, this might have worked. I'm literally in the air. Myth correct. Apparently you're completely safe from the zombies as long as you stand on a car. Look at this zombie, he can't even reach me. Look at this. I can just throw snowballs at them. But if I was to stand here, then he can damage me like crazy. Whoa, myth correct actually. Apparently the easiest way to kill a zombie isn't even using a weapon. It's punching it with your fists. Oh my god, bro. Look at the amount of zombies chasing me, bro. Is this the best way to eliminate zombies? Yo, this actually might be OP. Yo, this method might be unpatched. Never mind. Yo, why is there so many of them? Wait, never mind. I'm winning. 40v1.
Easy street fight.
Free money out here.
Get down. Get down. I'm becoming Bruce Lee out here. I don't know if I can beat them. There's so many of them. No, I died. Myth busted. Apparently diving into water from any height is a guaranteed way to escape the zombies completely. There's like 10 zombies over here and I'm gonna jump into the water right over there. Are they gonna jump with me or are they gonna stay over here? Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Are they gonna jump? I don't see any of them. Yo, they're still up there. So that confirms it. Zombies are actually afraid of water. Are zombies dumb enough to walk right over sticky bombs to get to me? There's a bunch of proximity mines. Are they gonna go over them? Yo, they just stopped. Is this actually true? I never believed this was true. Are they gonna go through them? Yo, they just went through them. Myth correct, surprisingly. Okay, the last myth is gonna be, can I eliminate all these zombies with a steam gun? Look at this. This is probably the most useless gun in this game. Yo, wait, this actually might be OP. No, I fell in. No, get me up. No, I can't even climb up the car. I actually died, bro. That was too many zombies. That was 50 GTA 5 myths inside a zombie apocalypse. And I didn't survive at the end, sadly. So drop a myth in the comments and I'll test it next video. So subscribe so you don't miss it. And like, and peace out.